Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect Israelites. Shalom. Shalom to you and your families. The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 15. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And the city lieth 4 and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man that is of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, which is lapis lazuli, the third a chalcedony, and there are different forms of chalcedony, so we'll know in the kingdom. The fourth an emerald, which is a form of beryl. The fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, we'll know for certain what that is in the kingdom. The eighth beryl, which may be aquamarine, we'll know for certain in the kingdom. The ninth a topaz. The 10th a chrysoprasus, which is chrysoprase. The 11th a jacinth, which scholars say is zircon, which goes back to cubic zirconium, but this is a precious form of zircon, so we'll know for certain in the kingdom. The 12th an amethyst. All right, and that's the point. These are the foundational stones of the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And this is all for the nation of Israel. You read verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Right. So the kingdom of heaven is only for the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect. But you're going to see why I read about these foundational stones of the kingdom of heaven. These foundational stones, which are going to make up the city in Jerusalem in the kingdom of heaven. The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 16. For in his hand are both we and our words, all wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made, and the operation of the elements, and the operation of the elements. The word operation goes into function. Function goes into purpose. It has a use. It has a use, all right? So the function of the elements, and dealing with these stones that you read about, they have a function. They have a purpose, okay? They're not just here to look cute. They have a meaning. The operation of the elements. Remember that. Which stones, these stones that you read about, are elements in concentrated form. Okay? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 21. A man need not to say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For he hath made all things for their uses or operations or functions. All right. The Lord has made all things for their uses. Okay. Now the spirit of Esau, he acts like these stones are just here. They're just here to look cute. They're just here for decoration. So he'll say, what is this? Wherefore is that? So why is this here? He'll look at something that's insignificant because he doesn't understand it. But the Lord has made all things for their uses or function. Ecclesiastes chapter 42, beginning at verse 22. Oh, how desirable are all his works, everything that the Lord made. And that a man may see even to a spark. So what we see on the earth is only a spark. It's only a glimpse of what the Lord made. You know, he's only giving us vision to see a little bit of his works. You know, well, let me jump to chapter 43 and verse 32. There are yet here greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works. Right. Now, verse 23, back in Chaazaq or Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 23. All these things live and remain forever. So these stones have life in them. Okay. And remain forever for all uses. And they're all obedient. And that's dealing with all creation. All right. But this lesson that I'm doing is going to be about stones. All right. Which is why I started off in the book of Revelation, the 21st chapter, about the stones of the kingdom of heaven. You know. Now, this lesson is going to be about the operation of the elements, the benefit of chrysoprase, which is a foundational stone that we read about, sapphire, which is lapis lazuli, another foundational stone of the kingdom of heaven, and labradorite. Okay? So chrysoprase, the stone you see right here, lapis lazuli, which I have in necklace form, and labradorite, which is also in the form of a necklace, and in a palm stone, something you can hold in your hand. All right? And this quartz crystal, in particular, this angel quartz, is used to amplify the properties, you know, to amplify, you know, the uses. Okay? The benefits of it. All right? To amplify the properties, which will amplify the uses of it. Okay? So the operation of the elements, the benefit of chrysoprase, lapis lazuli, and labradorite. And the main use we're going to speak about is how these stones can be used to help give you rest. Okay? Once again, these stones are elements in concentrated form. You know? They're elements. Just like, for example, those of you that take the herbs, you know, the herbs have elements in them. You know, everything is made out of elements, you know, and things that we use on earth, whether things that we digest, you know, or things that we use, you know, on our skin, you know, or things that we just surround ourselves by, is made out of elements, but certain things are used to put elements back inside of us, or used to balance us out. Used to balance out the elements that are already within us. You know, and that's the case with these stones. All right. So we're going to speak about how these stones help give you rest. Okay. Which, I'm going to say this, the main thing you need to do is pray. Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to work through these stones to help give you rest, to help heal you. You know, because if the Lord is using a stone to help give you rest, that's him using a stone to help heal you, to help heal your body, because your body heals when you're sleeping. Okay. And just like you pray to the Lord to, you know, basically work through the herbs. If you take the herbs, you know, you pray to the Lord to make herbs work to help heal your body of a disease, of a dis-ease within your body, you know, because your body is missing certain elements that you need. You know, you pray to the Lord to make the elements work. Same thing with these stones. You're praying to the Lord to make the elements work because the Lord's Spirit is within these elements also. Well, let's deal with that real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon. The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 1. For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. Is in all things. The Lord's Spirit is in all things, including these stones, which are made up of elements. Okay? Now, I have a book here that's entitled The Crystal Bible. The Crystal Bible, which don't get bugged out on the word Bible. This isn't the Bible. We know that this isn't the Holy Bible. Okay? This is the Holy Bible I'm holding right here. You know? This is the Holy Bible. You know, this is called the Crystal Bible. But the word Bible, when you look it up, it's a Greek word that means books. You know, so this is a book about crystals. All right. Now you have the Holy Bible, you know, or the holy books of Scripture. You know, that's what this is. But this is a book about crystals right here. Okay. Now it says the Crystal Bible or the Crystal Books, you know, because they're speaking about different stones. A Definitive Guide to Crystals by Judy Hall, which I'm going to go over some things at a surface level because in this book, they speak about a lot of the metaphysical properties of the stones. I'm not going to get into all that today because a lot of the information is a stumbling block to certain people because you have a lot of warlocks and witches. They'll use these stones on the left-hand side. All things have their uses, and they can be used on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, you know? So for the sinners, these things are turned into evil. They'll use this for evil. We use it for good, all right? You know? Now, the things that are metaphysical on the surface level, for example, you have, you know, black tourmaline and even amethyst, that's used to deflect negative energy. So something like that is easy to understand. But everything else, you know, I'm not going to speak about that today. All right. Let's deal with what surface level on how these stones are used to heal you, in particular, give you rest. OK, so we're going to speak about chrysoprase. We're going to speak about that first. All right. Which is this stone here. You know, it's a light green, kind of reminds you of a Granny Smith apple, you know, a green apple. But the color green is synonymous with healing. Just like you take certain green herbs, you know, those herbs heal you, you know. Same thing with green stones. Green stones are synonymous with healing, okay? Healing the body. Now, it says chrysoprase, which this is a compound Greek word. All right. Chryso means gold or golden. Praise means leek. So golden leek, gold leek, which a leek, that's a vegetable related to the onion. Now you read in the Old Testament in the Bible, Israelites, they were reminiscing on how they ate the leeks in ancient Egypt. They missed that lifestyle they had in Egypt on how they ate the leeks. They ate the onions and garlic, the melons. I'm, you know, roughly paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing what they ate. But it said how they ate the leeks. You know, they used to eat that in Egypt. All right. And the leeks are still around to this day. Okay. So chrysoprase means golden leek or gold leek. Now it says they have it in raw form on here, you know, in tumbled. Okay. The colors are apple green or lemon. You know, the appearance is opaque, but you can also find some that are translucent. The rarity is common, so you can buy some for a very inexpensive price. okay? And is native to the United States, Russia, Brazil, Australia, Poland, and Tanzania. All right. Let's go into the main benefit I want to speak about dealing with this stone, chrysoprase. All right. Let's read next to healing. Now it says chrysoprase is excellent for relaxation and peaceful sleep. It's excellent for relaxation and peaceful sleep. Right. So this is a stone that keeps you down to earth, so to speak. You know, it helps give you rest, man. All right. And I tested out that theory of chrysoprase giving you rest. All right. I put this under my pillow at night and I put it next to a quartz crystal. This crystal right here, which, like I said, you know, the quartz is an amplifier or a generator, which means it intensifies the properties. Okay, it makes it more powerful, basically. You know, this stone amplifies other stones, such as this stone right here. So I put this under my pillow, you know, and it helped give me rest, man. But you know, first I prayed about it. I prayed to the Lord to work through it, to help give me rest. And I got rest, you know. So I'm speaking from experience, you know, speaking from my personal testimony. I tested it out. All right. And I work overnight. So, you know, most of the time when I get off, it's hard for me to go right to bed. OK, because I get off in the morning time. So, you know, when I go home, it's not easy for me to settle down. So once it's time for me to go to bed, you know, it's been hard. But when I start using this crystal right here, you know, both of these, but in particular, this one here, all right, and using this to, you know, boost up the power of it, the potency of the stone, it helped give me more peaceful rest. All right. You know, so although they had this in a book, that's not the Bible. All right. This isn't the Bible, but it's a book about stones. But this part right here is accurate. You know, chrysoprase can help relax you and give you peaceful sleep. I tested it out myself, man. I tested it out myself, which to me, this is spiritual because, you know, going back to Revelation, let's go back to it. The fact that when you read in Revelation chapter 21 on how chrysoprase is one of the foundational stones, you know, the foundation of the wall of the city in Jerusalem. One of those stones is chrysoprase. This stone is good at giving you rest. That shows you we're going to get some awesome rest in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because that's what this stone is used for. All right. All right. So next we're going to speak about the sapphire. Okay. Salakia. Here it is right here. The sapphire, which is lapis lazuli. This stone right here. Okay. Which the elder brother Yashawamba, he has spoke on the lapis lazuli before. And he said how it's good for cellular regeneration. Okay. He said, you know, it's good for you to go to bed wearing a lapis necklace, you know, and it's also certain, you know, music, certain, you know, ambient music or, you know, just different brain stimulating music, you know, with certain frequencies that are for cellular regeneration. You have different frequencies that are for cellular regeneration that you can play while you're going to sleep. But imagine if you do that and wear, you know, a lapis necklace at the same time, or you got lapis under your pillow, you know, with the quartz. But let's read about the lapis, okay? So let's go to that real quick. All right. And Lord willing, this is all making sense. Lapis lazuli. And they have it on here in a raw form and also polished. Now it says deep blue flecked with gold. You know, appearance, dense, veined, lapis lazuli, looks like the night sky. All sizes, sometimes tumbled. You know, easily obtained but expensive. And it's not that expensive, you know. But native to Russia, Afghanistan, especially Afghanistan. So this stone is from the Middle East. Native to Chile, Italy, the US, Egypt, Middle East. Right. Now let's speak about what it can help do for you. Now, it's good at alleviating headaches or migraines. You know, migraine headaches. Okay. And like I said, I'm not going to go into all the different metaphysical properties that they have. All right. Let's read this right here. Now it says it alleviates insomnia. Insomnia, which is your inability to sleep. You know, it alleviates that. You know, so you can wear a lapis necklace at night or have lapis under your pillow, you know, with a quartz, and it can also help give you rest, okay? Now, we're going to speak about the labradorite. It's going to be the last one, okay? And Lord will, if I get, you know, some good feedback on this video, I'll come back with some more videos on crystals, all right? Because all things have their uses. They have their function, all right? Their operation. Now, the labradorite. Now it says grayish to black with blue, yellow. Grayish to black with blue and yellow. All right, you can obtain it in all sizes. All right, it's readily available, which means it's common. All right. But speaking about the appearance, it says all sizes, usually polished dark until catches light. Then iridescent blue or gold flashes. Yellow form is transparent, usually small and tumbled. But, you know, pretty much the main thing is the use. Now, it looks beautiful. It has that iridescent look. All right. Which means, you know, color is reflected in the light. But the main thing is the use of it. All right. Native to Italy, Greenland, Finland, Russia, Canada, and Scandinavia. And it says how it deflects unwanted energies. All right. But let's deal with this right here. The main use I want to speak about. Dealing with labradorite. Now it says next to healing. Labradorite treats disorders of the eyes and brain, relieves stress, regulates metabolism. It treats colds, gout, and rheumatism, balances hormones. Now it says and relieves menstrual tension and lowers blood pressure. But the main thing that I'm getting into is how it balances your hormones, which results in you getting good sleep. You know, you got a stone that balances out the hormones in your body that can help give you rest. And I tested the theory out with this also. I slept with the labradorite stone under my pillow next to the quartz, and it helped give me some good rest, man. It helped give me good rest. All right. So, Lord will, with that, this was edifying. Okay. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Shalom. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 21. Therefore, let no man glory in men, for all things are yours. Everything was created for the elect. Everything is for the elect. Whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world, or life or death, or things present, or things to come, all are yours. And ye are Hamashiachs, which is Yahushua, and Hamashiach is the Most High Yahweh's. The point is, everything is for the elect.